Hi, good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to the meditation live stream. Today we have the daylight savings time, so it's an hour ahead, and I like the springtime. I think the springtime is useful, but maybe we don't need to change maybe we don't need to save daylight. The stress from changing the time is impactful on people and their biological rhythms and so on. It is for me, it is for everyone. And this is the way it is, at least. But anyway. Today we're going to practice meditation, but here on my channel we work with our body, emotion, mind, and our relationships. And I will do a brief talk and then we'll get to a guided practice. Today we'll go for about a half an hour. And I want to talk a little bit about the mystical knowledge and what that really means today. And then we'll practice. I think to make mystical claims or to claim that we have knowledge of something is a very profound thing to say. And I think in today's world, we're looking not so much for knowledge, but for effects. We want effects from awakening. We want spiritual enlightenment. We want the outcomes of the practices that yield those results. We're looking for results. We want the end state or whatever. And while that's good to want and part of maybe the kind of the allure of the spiritual life, it's not really, I think, the ultimate mystical approach. It's sort of open-ended. The there is really about being here with ourselves and each other, and finding a way to bring the light of the divine, the true light, the transparent light, the light of your awareness, into the world through the vehicle of your body, into the world. And this way we upgrade ourselves and our culture with this light. We have less of a need for interfering laws because we respect natural laws. We have a greater respect for life and understand the balance of life from a more holistic place. And so there's less of a need for intense governance and control, because people respond to their own source of information. We have sources, right? We have sources of information that come into our senses, into our emotions, into our minds, and into our relationships. At least those 4 lines of development in our life. As we start out, we kind of grow toward truth, goodness, and beauty together. And yeah, so I think if we have more of a growth understanding rather than a results understanding, I think we approach spirituality with a little bit more grace and less force. So, that being said, I'm going to read from The Space Between Us. This is a book by Peter Mitchell. It's about the awakening of the we space. The ground beneath the meeting. On a practical note, our gatherings are sustained by a quieter kind of presence. The care taken to coordinate times, manage invitations, navigate time zones, this backstage work often falls on one or two of us, quietly tending to the rhythm that allows the deeper space to unfold. It ticks away in the background, and it matters. Even the most luminous meetings rest on these quiet, unglamorous acts of care, reminding us that even presence needs scaffolding. Not to scale, control, or replicate, but to stay true to what is alive, to deeply listen, respond authentically, and allow new expressions to emerge where the conditions are ripe. What began between a few of us is not ours to hold, but ours to honor. It will find a way, not through force or formula, but through quiet fidelity of those willing to meet again and again in the open space between us, and prepared to discover and then live from deeper aspects of themselves in the process. If something in these pages resonates, if these words point to something you feel a pull to engage with, if you too have glimpsed this subtle shift in the human field, consider this your invitation. The next stage of our evolution won't arrive through systems or saviors, but through each of us, meeting with the presence, humility, and care wherever we are. The space is already opening. And I'll stop there today. Okay, we'll practice now, gently closing your eyes and tuning inside. Beginning with some deep breaths in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Letting go on the out breath, like a dog dropping a ball from its mouth, just dropping everything. Letting go of distress and resistance and that which no longer serves you on the out breath. And allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, into your legs and feet. We'll do 3 more. Very good. And allowing your breath now to return to your usual way of breathing. And gently placing your attention on your physical body and your body sensations. Feel your body's subtle movement, temperature, biological functions, sense of presence, tingling and pulsing, a sense of aliveness. You can feel your body's contact with the earth underneath you, supporting you, kind of like plugging in to the earth. You can begin the practice of feeling and softening on the in-breath, feeling your body. Then on the out-breath, softening and melting down through your body and deep into the earth. And the softening and melting can be like this warm, healing honey that cleanses, heals, purifies, makes whole as it travels down through your body and into the earth, where the earth receives that energy and as part of its function transforms and recycles that energy. Very good. Then bringing your attention up into your heart, feeling your heart space, center of your chest. You can, if you like, imagine as though you're breathing directly in and then out of your heart. On the in-breath, feeling your heart. Then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. Whenever we move intentionally into our hearts, there's always a sense of warmth and tenderness there, as well as the opportunity to allow things to come up, to feel in a shared, safe way. And without pushing or pulling on your feelings, your emotions, just allowing them to be and to feel them a little bit. You could be experiencing any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, like points on a compass giving your life direction. You could be feeling anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. You could also be feeling numb, which is also a valid emotional experience. And then bringing your attention up now into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath, and then softening in and around your skull on the out-breath. If you like, you can breathe into the third eye space between your eyebrows, or the top of your head, your crown, whatever feels correct for you. And just feeling, and then softening in and around your head. And coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy or active your mind is, and just allowing your thoughts to come and go without becoming involved with thinking. You can, if you notice that when you get pulled into thinking, you can always come back and return to feeling, sensing your body's spine, connection your body has with the earth. Very useful. Very good. And from here, we can gently open our eyes, and keeping your eyes soft yet open, we'll take a moment of appreciation for the work we did with our eyes closed just now. And we'll practice now in the relational space. And every relationship has an inside and an outside. and it's good to practice in these domains. So on the in-breath, feeling outside you, around you, 360 degrees, and then on the out-breath, feeling inside you. And just practice noticing, feeling outside on the in-breath, and then back inside on the out-breath. If you like, you can add in qualities to the practice of love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness. You can pick a couple of the qualities. You don't have to do all four, but you can. It's up to you. And so what you do is on the in-breath, feeling love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness around you. And then on the out-breath, love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness towards yourself. And just practice sending and then receiving the qualities. Wonderful. And then from here we can set our prayers, setting our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet so that you can do yours first. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up healing and blessings, and ripple out into the community, upgrading our culture and our systems. Amen. Beautiful. Have a wonderful day. Feel free to like and subscribe. It helps me with my message out into the world. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.